We were talking with Brittany, and I asked her how she felt about the team defense, whether it was ready for the season starting in a few days. And she looked at the camera and said, quote me, "It's going to be scary." How are you feeling?
What was this?
What'd you say?
Who said that?
Brittany.
Oh, sorry. We call her Slim. So I was like, who the heck is Brittany?
Oh, my bad. No, she's very, very confident, said that with her whole chest. How are you feeling about the defense going into the season as a team?
One thing that Coach LT has always said, and she wears a defensive t-shirt every game, is that defense is our bread and butter. And if you look statistically, the LA Sparks always bring it on D. And so I absolutely agree. That is the standard. That is the goal. Our defense has to be scary. Like, that's the mentality we're bringing. So that's part of our identity as a team. I don't see that changing.
Megan Hines.
What up, Megan?
Hi, Chiney. I just want to know, since the documentary is coming out at the end of the week, how are you feeling about it, and what's been like the most rewarding experience just being a part of that project?
I am so relieved for the documentary to be coming out 144 this Thursday so that I can focus on the season on Friday. I've been trying to juggle and balance it all. And this is such an amazing story. It's a testament to the women, the 144, that we're so proud to call family. And so I think my favorite part is just being a part of a process with my producers, Lauren Stoll, Jenna Contreras, Allison Gaylor, 4 women behind the scenes that have brought this to life. And then it's for the women of the W who absolutely deserve to have their moment on the big screen. And so it's been a long process, but it's been one of the most rewarding experiences, being able to help amplify the work of my sisters in the league. So everyone, I'm so excited, and I hope everyone enjoys it on Thursday.
John W. Davis.
I know that you didn't play on Saturday. Where would you judge your fitness level heading into Friday's game?
I don't know. I don't know what I put in work to be ready. And we all know that there's one thing about being strength and conditioning ready, practice ready, training camp ready, and game ready. And I think at this point, I can't wait to be out there, because we know that, every athlete will tell you being out there just feels different, the wind, the air. And so I can't tell you oh, I'm going to be, you know what I mean? We know that it takes some time. And so I'm just happy to be back and to have an opportunity to hoop and play. And I know I might be huffing and puffing in this, just because it's been a year and a half for me, but I'm trusting in the work that I put in the offseason on my body, trusting in Coach Derek Fisher, who a lot of people don't know, he found ways for me to get not only in a gym, but training out here in LA with the best of the best at Proactive Sports. And so, I've put myself through the test, and I know that game day is going to be an adjustment because it's been a while for me, but I feel like a kid that's excited for the first day of school, and that's the way every season should be. So your girl is hyped. And yeah, I might be huffing and puffing a little bit. We'll joke about it, but I will get right for the battle.
I have one in the chat here from Lafiq Lewison about the game Friday. It says, how prepared are you to face the #1 pick in the 2021 WMA draft on Friday?
It doesn't matter who our opponent is. I think that's one thing about this team. We focus on ourselves. And I'm just happy that Friday is a game day. It doesn't matter who we play against. For me, it's just being able to be back there. That is one thing that I've worked so hard for. Also, we just had an amazing training camp. We ended the training camp on a huddle where we all just talked about how the energy, the enthusiasm, the foundation we've built through this training camp, through our work, that's something that we have never experienced before. That's how great it has been. And so on Friday, we're just going to let that work show for itself. And excited to play against Dallas, but more so excited to play with this team that has something really special going on.
Alexa Philippou with the Hartford Courant.
Hi, Chiney. I wanted to follow up on Megan's questions about the documentary. And I was curious if you could tell us a little bit about how you formulated the idea to do a documentary in the first place, and then also how you were involved or trying to stay involved.
Hey, Alexa. the documentary came to be, I always tell people one of the hardest decisions for me was opting out of last year, being a part of the negotiation of the bubble with my sister in Houston, and then realizing, hold on, like the limited timeline for me to return to play, you know, 2 weeks out of our home, I needed to see my doctors, and, you know, my body has dealt with different challenges. And so opting out of the season last year was heartbreak. And I made it my mission as I was training and rehabbing to use my platform at ESPN to try to help amplify the work of the W, because we've been on so many conversations about what could happen using the platform for social justice and competing for a championship and all the great advocacy that was going to happen. And so I was like, all right, call my agent, Allison Gaylor. And I was like, yo, what can we do? We should capture this content of 144 in the bubble, because I had a call with Mecca, and Mecca was like, you won't believe, like all players in one place. Long story short, called Kathy Engelbert, went into the ESPN directory, looked, saw ESPN films, and we all came together on a group call. And next thing you know, based on our trust and our partnership, a film was born that I'm executive producing and super proud of. And I would just say that, like, this has been something that ever since we got that green light, I believe it was July 10th, 2020, I've spent hours each and every day making sure the story is right, so that the 144 would be proud of what this became and its history. And so I am excited, I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm extremely grateful to have teammates like Kathy and our Players Association and our Players Period and ESPN, so that everyone was on the same team, so that this came to life. And it's been fun. And again, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN.